right, man. Apparently, the Pistons came out how many national televised games they got. Also heard they got 15 back-to-backs, one more than last year. So check out Detroit Pistons top playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. So number of national televised for TV games for the 26-27 season, ESPN slash ABC. That's Walt Disney, NBC, Peacock, and Amazon. So if we count them up, top ones are San Antonio with 34, Philly 34 because of LeBron. They gonna beat this LeBron thing into the mud. The Knicks got 34. The Lakers got 34. Then like number two off the eyeball test is going to be OKC with 31. I'm with 30. Then after that, Golden State 28. They just won't let them die. I think they signed DeMar DeRozan too. They're gonna really run this LeBron and Steph Curry thing into the mud. I'm so tired of it, bro. Too many other good players, and should be promoting parity. Okay. After that, then you have I think Denver with 28, so they tied at 6 with Golden State, so call it 7, or 6, whatever. Then you got Boston with 27, 8, or the true 7. You got Minnesota with 27, 9, or the true 8. Well, they tied, but I'm gonna call it 9. Then after that, you got Dallas with 21. So that's I get them about what I say about 10 or 11. What else we got in here? Houston got 21. I believe I just seen that, man. So let me see. Yeah, Houston with 21. So that's like 10 or 11, 10 or 11. I said 10 or 11. And then you look, then you got Detroit with 19. So Detroit is about 12, 13, or 14 in nationally televised games. I mean, Cleveland at 17 is crazy, which if they got LeBron, that would have been 34. They would have got 34 nationally televised games. So Detroit is like 11, 12, 13 from what I'm seeing. So I mean, Toronto got 7. That's crazy, knowing the record that they had last year, and they was one of the top teams. It probably should have advanced over Cleveland had Brandon Ingram been healthy. That's kind of crazy. Washington with the number 1 pick with only 6, televised game. And you ask, well, how did Dallas get more than Detroit and Cleveland? They got Cooper Flag and Kyrie. So I expect, I guess you expect them to see must TV. Well, Miami got 25, so that knocked Detroit down a little bit more. I missed them. So Miami got 25. So they got Giannis, so they got them 25. So that Detroit is like somewhere 13 or 14. So realistically, the Pistons are middle of the pack, and they won 60 games last year and had an MVP candidate in Cade Cunningham. I believe he made all NBA first team. And Detroit is middle in the back at national televised games. I mean, once you look at it, Boston, I mean, most people think it's going to be a down year for Boston. Thought it last year, which they got Jason Tatum, historic franchise. You go to Dallas. How does Dallas got more national televised games than Cleveland and Detroit? Cooper Flag, Kyrie. We'll see. Denver 28. They're going to beat Denver. Got Jokic, one of the best players in the league. Golden State. No matter how disappointing and injured they are, they're not coming back. They shouldn't have 28 national televised games. Houston 21. A lot of young talent. I can see that. Indiana only having 11 with Tyrese coming back. They let you know how they feel about Tyrese coming back. The Clippers 8, so that could be a Kawhi suspension coming because Kawhi being there and only having 8 is wild. That should give you a prequel there. Miami having 25. I mean, that's cool. They should be right up there 25 to 30 with Giannis. Minnesota 27. New York national champions, or they the world champions, whatever you call it. They deserve it. OKC should have more games than Philly, in my opinion, but it's right about right. In San Antonio, they was in the finals 34. So, at the end of the day, Pistons, it ain't nothing new. You got to take your respect. Hopefully Detroit ends up understanding that when you play in Detroit. You got to take your respect. They ain't gonna give you nothing. I mean, you won 60 games last year, had a successful season, way ahead of the curve. Um, Way ahead of the curve that you should have been on. Way ahead of the curve you should have been on. And realistically, the Pistons should be on the up and upswing. They should be up there about 25 national televised games, but and then it was a backhanded compliment to have the 3 p.m. game opening night. And people was like, well, Rod Wave is coming to Little Caesars. They can pay Rod Wave to go somewhere else. I don't know who the fuck listen to Rod Wave to begin with. All these rappers sound the same. All they doing is hybrid singing. I went to Burger King and got a number 2. And I broke my heart because she broke up because I forgot to get the number 2. It's like rapping. So everybody got the same sound. That church hybrid. Hingy, wiggity, higgity, jiggity. Don't give a fuck about no Rod Wave performing. Rod Wave for like emotional, tender dick ass niggas who were hormonal balance and shit. But yeah, in general, it is what it is. I think the Pistons should be a little bit higher. That could be a balance. I think they should be more around a 25 game variety. Not saying they should be up there at with 34 with Cleveland, but you got people in my count. Well, Cleveland is well, Philly gonna be. I'm like, all right, bro. If Philly flop, can I get my credit, bro? That's all I'm asking for. Can I get my credit? If Philly don't hit like y'all said, I just want my credit. I don't want to hear, oh, it was Jaylen Brown fault, or I don't hear none of that. Y'all was doing that same shit with what's old buddy name over there? When they was in LA. No matter how good it looked in LA, how many games they won, if Luka was healthy or not healthy, they was not gonna win. They was not gonna win. And if you know basketball, you can already tell. The only thing that makes basketball a little bit more of an enigma than what it is the injuries. The injuries open up doors. The injuries open up doors. The injuries open up doors. My bad. I don't know why I don't mic keep coming on. So the injuries open up doors where it gives more parity. That's the only reason the NBA got more parity than when it had 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's always been a sport of no parity, especially when they got rid of, they turned first round of NBA playoffs to the best of 7 from the best of 5. So, but in general, injuries is what gave it more parity. But in reality, for one of the reasons they don't have full-blown parity outside of the 7-game series throughout the playoffs was take some of the guesswork out or some of the upset feel out is because they don't promote their best players. And really reading into this schedule, bro, y'all really should be very hot. Y'all should really already know what's about to happen to Kawhi. Clippers got 8 national televised games, right? He was supposed to get traded to Toronto. They got 7. So Kawhi's about to get suspended. They plan on, demonstrating against Kawhi. And, this is about the time where Kawhi just walk away from basketball anyway. Get injured, had a good season, get injured, and, be gone for a season. He just won't get paid for it. He probably retire. Right? But these national televised, lack of national televised games for some of these teams that's on the rise. We've seen enough of LeBron, bro. We've seen enough. People tired of LeBron. Nobody want to watch LeBron. The Lakers having 34 games. I have an issue with that too. It's that they got to stop marketing brand teams and legacy teams. And I'm not saying the Lakers shouldn't be amongst one of the top, but to have the most national televised games at 34 for what? Because they're the Lakers. Like, get out of here, man. Just take some of that shit away. Take a lot of Philly shit away. Give it. Come on. Market your number 1 pick. even without Kawhi, Toronto was a team that was right on the cusp. A little bit more improvement. They should have more than 7 national televised games. Orlando was a team that shocked a lot of people that got healthy. They should have more than 8 national televised games. Come on, it's like seeing the same shit every day. That's why people don't watch it. Halliburton coming back, one of the best players in the league. 11 games for Indiana. Come on now. Come on. Cleveland was in the Eastern Conference Finals. They got 17 games. National. So I be trying to tell y'all, bro. The NBA shoots itself in its own foot. Really do, right? So Detroit Pistons will play 15 back-to-back sets during the 26-27 NBA season, which is slightly above the league average at 14.2. Total of 15 back-to-back sets. Rest advantage. The Pistons will hold an average rest advantage 11 times over their opponents. The rest disadvantage, they will be at least, they will be at a rest disadvantage only 9 times. The busiest month for the Pistons, January and March, features the heaviest load with 16 total games each, including 2 back-to-backs in January, 2 back-to-backs in January and 3 in March. Monthly distribution: 1 in October 3rd and November. 1 in October, 3 in November, 3 in December, 2 in February, and 1 in April. So, what's that? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't know where the other 5 is at. So the team's earliest schedule highlights tough opening matchups, providing immediate. So, I mean, shit, it is what it is. I mean, they ain't gonna never make it easy on the Pistons. So they got one more back-to-back, allegedly, from what I heard on the internet. You know, they don't lie on the internet. They got one more back-to-back than they had last year. You know, one more. So it don't surprise me none. The NBA ain't your friend. You know, the NBA ain't Detroit's friend. They're not the small market friend. And this is why this is one of the reasons you got to get players that don't want to be in small markets and try to get to the big markets, because the NBA don't recognize what you do. Really, the MVP probably be somewhere in Phoenix, be somewhere in Atlanta most years. But if everybody just get to see what Luka doing. Everybody get to just see what they doing in New York. Everybody wherever LeBron at. Shit get old. They wonder why people don't tap into these games, even though they got all these different apps. Why people don't stop their day to watch these games is because it's just the same national televised shit. You know, it's the same shit. They should do a better job. Either they need to, condense their league and get rid of about 10 to 15 teams and just market 15 or 10 teams. Most of the guys don't want to play 82 games anyway. How about just condense the league? That's my opinion on it. They should just condense the league, because you only really want to they only really want to market a handful of teams. What's the point realistically? What's the point of Brooklyn being in the league, Charlotte being in the league, Chicago being in the league, the Clippers, Memphis, Milwaukee, New Orleans, Phoenix, Orlando, the Sacramento, Toronto, Utah, Washington? All these guys had single-digit national televised games, and most of their national televised games probably gonna be on the app, NBA TV app, or the nobody gonna be able to see them. Ain't none of them. Most of them games gonna be syndicated on NBC where the world could see them. And the NBA wonder why they have a marketing issue, because all you do is market the same. People tired of seeing LeBron, bro. No matter how many dick suckers and fake bots they got, they tired of seeing LeBron. They tired of seeing Steph Curry. We've seen them for so long. It's time to put that battery on one of your young superstars. Get behind Anthony Edwards. Get behind Cade Cunningham. Get with that wave. Get with that. I literally don't understand it. Don't. Cleveland got a nice young team. Why not get behind Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley? I'm literally asking real questions. I don't understand it. And they wonder why people don't watch. They wonder why people don't watch no more. What's the need to watch? Honestly, what's the need to watch when I'm watching the same thing over and over and over and over again. LeBron cry. You know what I'm saying? Giannis crying getting to the free throw line. I'm tuning in to watch a free throw fest. Come on, what's the point? What's the point? 3-point shootout ain't nothing cool. They don't dunk no more. They don't dunk no more for real. All they do is shoot 3-pointers and free throws. Come on, man. But hey, maybe I'm tripping. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.